1959, deep within the frozen wilderness of the Ural Mountains. 9 experienced hikers embarked on what should have been a challenging but routine expedition. They were young, strong, and prepared for the dangers of winter. Yet within days, every member of the group would be dead. When rescuers finally reached their campsite, they discovered something terrifying. The tent had been cut open from the inside. Boots remained inside. Food remained untouched. Warm clothing remained behind. And the hikers had fled into the darkness, barefoot, Halifax, into temperatures cold enough to kill within hours. More than 60 years later, the mystery remains. What happened that night? This is the story of the Dyatlov Pass incident. In 1959, a group of university students and experienced hikers began an expedition through the northern Ural Mountains. Their leader was Igor Dyatlov. The goal was ambitious: complete a difficult winter route through one of the most remote regions of the Soviet Union. The group was highly experienced. Many had completed challenging expeditions before. Photographs from the journey show smiling faces, friends sharing jokes, adventurers enjoying the challenge. Nothing suggested tragedy was approaching. On February 1st, the hikers established camp on the slope of Kholat Syakhl, known locally as the Mountain of the Dead. The location was exposed to severe winds. Temperatures continued falling. Yet experienced hikers often camped under difficult conditions. Nothing appeared unusual. The group prepared for another night. It would be their last. Sometime during the night, something happened. Something powerful enough to force 9 experienced hikers to abandon safety. The tent was cut open from the inside. The group fled into the darkness, without proper clothing, without boots, without supplies. Whatever happened, it happened suddenly, and it terrified them. When the hikers failed to return, search teams were dispatched. Rescuers crossed mountains and forests. Days later, they found the tent. What they discovered raised more questions than answers. Everything important remained inside. The hikers had left without taking the essentials needed to survive. The first bodies were found beneath a large cedar tree. Evidence suggested they had attempted to build a fire. Additional bodies were located between the tree and the tent, as though they had tried to return. Months later, the remaining hikers were discovered beneath deep snow in a nearby ravine. The scene shocked investigators. Some victims showed severe internal injuries, broken ribs, major trauma, yet surprisingly little external damage. Investigators compared some injuries to those caused by powerful impacts. The findings fueled decades of speculation and countless theories. Over the years, many explanations emerged. Avalanches, military testing, secret weapons, katabatic winds, infrasound, even UFO sightings. Each theory attempted to explain the mystery. None answered every question. Modern research suggests a small avalanche combined with extreme weather may explain many events of that night. Yet uncertainty remains. Not every question has been answered, and perhaps that is why the Dyatlov Pass incident continues to fascinate the world. mystery frozen in time, waiting for its final explanation. More than 60 years have passed since that winter night. The snow has come and gone. Seasons have changed. Generations have grown older. Yet the mystery remains. The mountains still stand, silent, unmoved, guarding whatever truly happened on the slopes of Kholat Syakhl. Perhaps the hikers were victims of a rare natural disaster. Perhaps extreme weather created a chain of events nobody could have predicted. Perhaps fear and confusion transformed an already dangerous situation into a tragedy. Or perhaps there are details we still do not understand, details forever lost to time. The 9 hikers never returned to tell their story. Their final moments remain hidden somewhere within the frozen wilderness, locked away beneath layers of snow, memory, and mystery. What makes the Dyatlov Pass incident so powerful is not simply the deaths, it is the uncertainty. Human beings are uncomfortable with unanswered questions. We search for explanations. We seek patterns. We want every mystery to have a solution. But sometimes, history refuses to provide one. Sometimes the evidence is incomplete. Sometimes the truth disappears with the people who witnessed it, and all that remains are fragments. Footprints in snow, photographs, reports, theories, questions. Even today, researchers continue examining the case. New technology studies old evidence. New generations revisit old theories. And every few years, someone believes they have finally solved the mystery. Yet the debate always returns, because no explanation answers everything. The Dyatlov Pass incident exists in a space between fact and mystery, between evidence and speculation, between science and legend. Perhaps one day the final answer will emerge. Perhaps a forgotten document will be discovered. Perhaps new research will reveal what happened that night. Or perhaps the mountain will keep its secret forever. Until then, the story of Dyatlov Pass remains one of the most chilling mysteries in modern history. A frozen puzzle, a silent mountain, and 9 hikers whose final journey continues to haunt the world.